All right, so I'm gonna be interviewing CJ, my white friend. So, quick question: what does finance mean?
Finance to me means the knowledge of commerce.
Okay. What does literacy mean?
I would say that literacy would mean knowledge of anything in general.
Okay. Now you put them together. What does finance literacy mean to you?
The knowledge of money and commerce.
Sounds about accurate. Yep.
Considered a good credit score to you?
At least a person like me would be about 700 up and up.
How does paying for your loans back on time help your credit score?
Well, when you get a loan on a credit card or just any kind of card, it's good to make on-time payments because, well, the first and most obvious thing is if you don't make on-time payments, you get bad credit. And bad credit, well, it can reflect on your character just about anywhere you go.
Okay, what is important to know about your credit before getting a credit card?
But I can say that having good credit is always important, whether it's getting a credit card or even getting a car, for example. Because whether you have good credit, that will decide whether you will have financing on that car, for instance. Or maybe you could qualify for a car loan to help you pay that off.
How does interest affect your credit card debt if the monthly balance is not paid in full?
That's definitely a deeper hole you don't want to bother looking into. So your interest is kind of like paying rent, a monthly thing. And that interest you're just digging yourself an even deeper grave that you're probably not going to get out of unless you have help. If you start going into the negatives, you will be in a lot of trouble. Especially with the whole interest. Yeah, they're still going to keep adding on and adding on because they won't care about it too much. It's a bit like those college loans you have. They're going to follow you to the grave.
Of a credit score.
Credit score. My definition of a credit score is like if you have good credit, you can get loans out from the bank. They trust you more with money, and if you have a bad credit, it's really hard to get loans out from the bank. Basically,
How does paying your loans back on time help your credit score?
credit, so people trust you more. The banks trust you more.
How can credit card debt affect your life over time?
It trashes your credit score, so it's hard to, like I said before, hard to get loans out from the bank. People really don't trust you. Your interest get higher every day, so it's gonna be harder to pay back. Feel me?
What is it important to know about a credit card before you get it?
It's just stress.
How are students informed about the consequences made out before they take student loans?
At the bank probably tells them before they take the credit out, before they decide that that's what they want to do, and then maybe sometimes you have like a parent or a guardian that can help you decide that decision.
Some good examples of ways to pay off student loans.
Okay, at the end of the month, if you have a little bit extra change from paying all your bills, then hit those student loans.
What are some ways to avoid getting student loans for college?
Get scholarships. Try to get most scholarships because those student loans is not it. How long have you been at the Finance Academy at John Marshall?
I've been at the Finance Academy at John Marshall for 4 years. I started my freshman year, and I'm on to my senior year.
Okay, that's
Mainly, we did adding and subtracting, like focusing on money-wise.
okay. And in 10th grade, can you recall what you did in 10th grade, banking and finance?
Banking and finance. We took field trips to different banks, like the Weoki Bank, and we went to talk to the people that worked up there, and they gave us advice and stuff that we need to do in the future.
More recently, the 11th grade accounting class.
My 11th grade accounting class, I mainly did taxes for John Marshall after school, and that was pretty fun, I guess.
What are you doing in your internship at the bank?
I work at the Tinker Federal Credit Union Bank, and I go there for about 45 minutes out of my day, and I do account transactions and cash exchange for our members.
Okay. And how do you think participating in the JM Finance Academy will help you in the future?
From working and doing all the stuff and for the Finance Academy at John Marshall, you're preparing yourself for a better life. So after high school, if you don't have any other plans, you can automatically start working at a bank like the Tinker Federal Bank and the Weoki Bank, and you can have a guaranteed job.